running all morning long. That's one thing about FedEx. When you work here during the wintertime, you gotta run all day long. Welcome to some dumb vlog, E6. I guess this one I'll title online dating. A lot of people that work a lot like people that work in the transportation business or flight attendants or police officers and EMS and firemen, people that work hours that normal people don't work. It's normal meaning from 9 to 5 and get off during the day. We don't really get the opportunity to maybe like go to as many bars or go to as many places where we can meet people of the other or same sex to date. So a lot of us, we date online, whether it's POF, Tinder, Fling, OKC, Facebook, Instagram, DM. I mean, it's a million places now that you can meet people online, but all of them are orientated for different things as far as different ways of linking up with somebody. Like, let's say you want a casual friend and you just want to, have fun, maybe sex, maybe not sex, maybe just somebody you can kick it with from time to time. You would go to Tinder. Then you have the women that go to Tinder and they're like, oh, no hookups. Well, I mean, if you don't want hookups, I understand, but don't go to Tinder. If you want something that's a long, serious relationship, go somewhere like POF, OKC, go to Match.com, go to Harmony, eHarmony. You got a ton of billions of sites, but you go on Tinder and then you say, oh, I don't want to hook up, or I'm looking for something serious on Tinder. Really? That's what makes you a Tinder. A Tinder is not a woman who's on Tinder because that's too basic. A Tinder is a woman who goes on Tinder and say, I don't want to hook up. Then what the hell are you doing here for? Go to another site. POF is more of a both. It can be both. POF, you could be a hookup site, or it could be a site where you actually meet somebody and you get to know them and it ends up being a serious relationship. Like, I actually know somebody, a good friend, who actually got married and had a child by a woman from POF that he met on POF, because it's a place for people with careers, that make a lot of money. It's so many opportunities on POF. But like I said, it's actually, if you think about it, it's better to date online simply because you know you're not wasting your time meeting a person or involving yourself in conversation in person with a person that doesn't have the qualities you require. I mean, of course somebody can lie online, yeah, but somebody can lie in person, but somebody cannot tell you so it's more likely that you can find somebody who's telling the truth and who will tell you, or who you can get a gist of, they are where you want a significant other to be in life. And you can find that better on online sites, because you can meet a person in a bar and you sit there and talk to them and they're basically thinking, I am appealed to you by your looks. I am attracted to you by your looks. Your looks are appealing to me. And that's the first thing. And now you get into everything else. Versus when you're online, the first thing is, yeah, it could be looks, but looks don't last that long because you still have to talk to somebody. You still have to converse with somebody online to get them to say, okay, well, now I'm willing to meet you. See, by the time you're willing to meet somebody online, like, they're ready to decide if they're going to have sex with you or not, if it's a woman. I mean, they're ready to decide if they're going to make you a wife or a hoe, if it's a man. You know what I mean? It's everything is figured out before you even meet, which is the best idea. Like, I'm not wasting my time meeting people that's pointless. But let me get back to the work. Figure I spend that little bit E6 part 1 speaking on online dating, because I mean, in the wintertime, that's pretty much what a lot of people do. They online date. Even if you're not accustomed to online dating, in the wintertime you do, because nobody wants to be out here in this goddamn cold. And there's a lot of single people in the wintertime, a lot. But I'll get back to you. It's your boy FRE He's fresh, some dumb blog. Oh man, so I'm home. Another long day of work. Took my braids out today, man. We'll let my soul glow for a little bit. Everybody's like, you don't cut your hair, well, you don't cut your hair. Cause man, I don't follow trends, man. I make my own. But I guess I'll stick with the topic from earlier. While I close out, I'm sitting here watching CNN. I guess I'll stick with the topic at hand as far as dating. You know, if you're in a relationship right now, take a second. Look at your significant other just directly in the face. Just look. Now close your eyes and imagine or remember what your crush looked like in high school. Remember what your fantasy looked like growing up. Now open your eyes. There's a 95% chance that person in front of you looks nothing like what you expected. You know why? Because most men and most women who get involved with other people have an idea of how someone looks, and that's never going to fit. You know, as a man, you might think you want a woman that has a perfect body, beautiful face, long real hair, you know, has a job, has a career rather, has a car. But the ones who have a car or have a career or have their mind right are not going to really look like what you think they're going to look like. They're not going to look like supermodels all the time, most of the time, 90% of the time. And the supermodels, the ones that look amazing, that you just, you salivate over, they're most likely so comfortable with everybody being, moved by them that they didn't have the hard work ethic, or didn't feel the need to have the hard work ethic that maybe someone who wasn't as attractive had. So when you open your eyes and you're looking at your significant other, you settled. You basically settled. You settled for something less than what you felt you deserved, or you felt you could acquire. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of the people that say, "Oh, never settle. There's nothing wrong." No, sometimes you should settle because it helps you get everything else in order. But I was just sitting here using that to point out, a lot of women are like, "Oh man, there's no men out there." A lot of men are like, "Yo, these women are all hoes." I mean, if you look and you go by looks and you expect, if you expect a significant other to look a certain way, you can't expect them also to be successful. If you expect them to be successful, you can't expect them to look another way and look amazing. And if you expect both, you can't expect their personality to be great. I mean, it's give and take. That's what it is, Whether you meet someone online, whether you meet someone in person at a bar, at a club, at a library, at a church, you're going to have to, it's going to be give and take. But I just wanted to point out that, what you think you're looking for might not be what you're looking for. So open your mind and see if you find something that you would never have thought. Walk up to that person, or every guy has a chick that's calling him that he's not attracted to, or not as attracted, or don't want to make wife. I won't say attracted to, that he doesn't want to make his wife. Maybe because of how she looks, maybe because of where she works. Every girl has tons of men that's in their DMs or in their inboxes, and they're trying to get at them, and they're like, "You know what? I don't like how he looks. I don't like that he's short. I don't like that he's that tall and skinny. I don't like that he has dreads. I don't like that he has braids. I don't like that he has short haircut." Going into 2018, try something new. Because if you try the same thing over and over and expect a different outcome, you're basically crazy. It's your boy FRE, $, fresh, some dumb blog, E6 or 7. I'm not sure. I think it's E6. Peace.